for this middleweight matchup. The American, 2 years the elder of the Brit, Micheal Bisping will have a slight reach advantage. Once again with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a ballet judo fighter holding a professional record, 23 wins, 3 losses, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Ultimate Fighter Season 3 winner, Micheal the Count Bisping! And now introducing the fighter in the red corner, a ballet judo fighter holding a professional record, 27 wins, 11 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of West Lynn, Oregon, Chael Sonnen! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, John McCarthy.
Gentlemen, went over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. I want you to fight clean, fight hard, but fight fair. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Step back and we'll start.
Our referee, Big John McCarthy. Chael Sonnen against Micheal Bisping, the winner to fight in Brazil against the middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva.
You ready? Get up!
And here we go. There's the takedown.
That was the real question. Can Chael Sonnen take Micheal Bisping down? We got the answer. Yes, he can. Can Bisping get back up? We got that answer too.
Well, we know one thing from watching many of Bisping's
Hold on, he got
fights.
poked. Bisping got poked and was trying to get some time, but Chael Sonnen jumped on him.
Sonnen really likes to smother his opponents. The one thing I started to say, Joe, when you spoke to the poke is that Bisping is very good at scrambling back to his feet.
Yes, he is.
Watch where it's going.
He's got great takedown defense and great defense in particular with submissions on the ground.
Yes.
Never been submitted in an MMA fight.
That said, Chael Sonnen has never scored a knockout or TKO in his UFC career. Bisping 13-3 in the octagon.
Watch your head,
Bisping
Chael.
circling away nicely.
Staying out
Got
of
to get
danger
away
so
the
far.
grip. Chael Sonnen with a nice knee to the body and a beautiful trip. But Micheal Bisping will try to attack from his back as well as try to get back up to his feet. He did a good job of creating space there. Now he has to get his feet underneath him. Chael wisely grabbing that 1 foot and pulling it up, preventing him from doing so.
Sonnen.
Solid shots by Sonnen.
in such a smothering style, but again, Bisping gets back to his feet.
Well, he truly is an Olympic-class wrestler. One of the best wrestlers in MMA. His power double is second to none. And his ability to control fighters, I mean, that is one of the most important aspects of this sport. The ability to dictate where the fight takes place.
Longtime teammate up in the Pacific Northwest of Randy Couture. Now it's Bisping who slid down looking for a takedown. Two-time All-American at Oregon, Joe, pardon me, Chael Sonnen, and an Olympic team alternate in 2000 for the Sydney Olympic Games.
Well, another thing to consider is what we saw in the last fight with the weight cutting, how exhausted both fighters were. Well, I know Chael Sonnen cut a lot of weight for this fight, but Micheal Bisping had an easy cut. This is one of the best cuts he's ever had. He said he had no problem. I spoke to him yesterday. His face was full. He did not look drawn out. He did not look irritable. Much easier cut for Micheal Bisping.
And Bisping, when I saw him on Thursday, felt great. He looked already ready to go, Joe. Before the cut started, he looked lean and in the best condition of his life. Of course, Bisping was originally scheduled to fight Maia, Sonnen Munoz. And what a different stylistic matchup we have here now.
And look at this. Bisping has Chael Sonnen pressed up against the cage here. And we have to see here, does Chael get frustrated? The fact that he can't take Bisping down and hold him there.
Well, and that's the mental aspect of this game is ultra important. And that's Chael's go-to game. Plus, Very fast-paced first round. Two men who do not like each other. Looking for the takedown again. Man, they are really taking it at a fast pace. And Joe, you've talked about many times you can't fight on pure emotion, because what you do is drain yourself too quickly. You've got to stay within your game plan.
And you can't try to steamroll a fighter, not be successful, and keep that same pace. So Chael Sonnen has wisely adjusted his pace, slowed things down quite a bit from the initial attack and rush that he had in the opening round, in the beginning of the round.
It is Bisping with Sonnen up against the fence right now.
Again. Yep, and that's unexpected.
Uppercut just missed. Very crisp with his hands. Well, very crisp with his kickboxing is Micheal Bisping.
Yeah, he's getting some shots off on Chael Sonnen. And I think it's surprising Chael.
He was a championship kickboxer in his late teens back at home in the UK, born and raised in Manchester, England. 30 seconds. Remains here in round number 1. Little head fighting here, trying to gain control.
Well, I got to say, right away, Micheal Bisping is imposing his game far more than Chael's imposing his. Chael has not been able to take Bisping down and hold him down, and we've seen time and time again, Bisping holding Chael against the cage.
Man, and he's gone for that spinning kick on about 3 occasions here in the first round.
It is slow as molasses.
Round 1 in the books.
He saw Barboza land it, and he's been practicing.
There you go.
He's a little work.
How crazy was that in Brazil?
Excuse me, let me get in.
Watch your head, all right? Watch your head. Take a deep breath. On that break, reach your fingers down, stick something, shake them, all right? I want you to set up the hip and kind of shake them, set them up, okay? You understand? Let's stop.
Okay, so you hold it down, baby. You're doing really good. You're doing really good. When you get into that clinch, I don't want you to forget about your elbow. Okay, he's open for some elbows. I want you to take him down. Let's get on top of him.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that first round. Here we see Chael Sonnen rushing, grabbing a hold of Micheal Bisping, pulling out that leg, getting him down to the ground. And here's another takedown, an inside trip. And there's a nice right hand over the top by Chael Sonnen.
Ready? Get up!
Round 2. Joe, here's an interesting statistic. Chael Sonnen, #1 all-time in controlling position in the octagon. 82% of the 1 hour and 47 minutes he has spent competing inside the octagon. But I would say it was about 50-50 at best in that first round. Micheal Bisping did a wonderful job.
Well, Chael got him down a couple of times, but didn't do much damage when he had him there. And the fact that Bisping was able to hold Chael up against the cage, that was surprising. I thought it was going to be more like this, more like what we saw in the Brian Stann fight, but Bisping is really showing his skill here tonight. Bisping, in my opinion, Bisping is the most underrated fighter in the UFC.
16 of his 23 career wins by knockout or TKO. 3 of those wins by submission. And if you really look at it, he's only been beaten 1 time, you know, dynamically by Dan Henderson. So Bisping, 13-3 record in the UFC is simply outstanding because he's competed against the best in the world inside the octagon.
And both at middleweight and light heavyweight, where he's an undersized fighter. You know, a lot of people were saying in his last fight, boy, Mayhem Miller looked bad. And he did look bad, but the reason he looked bad is because Bisping looked so good. And I don't think Bisping got enough credit for that. He fought, in my opinion, almost a perfect fight.
Now, so far, things going more according to plan for Bisping than Sonnen.
Yeah, Sonnen looks terrible here. I mean, the fact that Bisping, again, is able to control him up against the cage, and we got to wonder. You know, we got to wonder if Sonnen is mentally prepared for this, if he underestimated Micheal Bisping.
Sonnen was training, though, for so long from Mark Munoz, an equally talented wrestler, but yet a different fighter than Micheal Bisping, as he shoots for the power double. And gets down. Now, what can he do with it?
He's got to do some damage
Right.
once he has him down, because Bisping has been so good at defending and so quick to get back up to his feet. When Chael gets him here, he's got to work on it.
And it's right in front of Bisping's corner. This top position possessed by Chael Sonnen right now.
And if Bisping gets the
go
opening,
defense.
look for Bisping to try to
Go.
attack. There's some blood on the face of Micheal Bisping. Can't tell from this angle what's causing it.
Midway point of the fight. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
We can't tell if it's his or Chael's.
Chael Sonnen in top position here. Try to get the elbow to connect.
Bisping's doing a good job. That right foot on the hip, Mike, that keeps Chael Sonnen from getting any leverage or weight down on his punches.
A cut on the left eye of Micheal Bisping and a nice knee thrown on the break by Chael Sonnen, who was 1 minute and 50 seconds shy of winning the World Championship when he got triangled by Anderson Silva.
They're throwing down.
Yeah, they are. Both men desperately want to be a UFC champion.
Watch your fingers,
The
Mike.
winner tonight will have that opportunity
There
to
you go.
fight the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Again, shockingly, Bisping holding Chael Sonnen up against the cage.
Step out! Step out!
And if he takes Chael Sonnen down, that will be demoralizing.
One of the most active strikers, fourth
Grab it,
all-time
Get out! Let's
in the
get
UFC rankings is Bisping.
Get him up, Mike.
One of 3 in UFC history to have 100+ significant strikes in 2 or more fights. And one of those was his recent win over Mayhem Miller that you mentioned.
Well, Micheal Bisping has excellent fitness. His cardio is always top-notch, and he forces fighters to fight at his pace. And that frenetic pace, very few could really keep up with.
Started training specifically in mixed martial arts in 2003 did Bisping, so nearly a decade ago.
And these are all arm punches by Chael. Chael is clearly tired here.
45 seconds on the clock in the second.
Look how he's throwing these punches. There's literally nothing behind them. You know, and although Bisping is not landing much here either, at least he's the one pressing Sonnen up against the cage, and that scores in the judge's eyes.
You know, we talked about seizing opportunities earlier when we were speaking of Chris Weidman with the win here on Fox. Micheal Bisping trying to seize the opportunity to fast track to a title shot by knocking off Chael Sonnen with Mark Munoz hurt. Final seconds of round number 2. Big shots near the end.
All right, we go. Let's get it out.
5 minutes remain in this fight. Big left hand early for Chael Sonnen. Oh my goodness.
There's that power double again, second to none.
Big takedown.
But look, Bisping immediately posts with his hands, trying to wall walk. He gives up on that.
Now this is a very close fight through 2 rounds. So that is a ultra critical takedown successfully executed by Chael Sonnen.
Bisping elevates him with one butterfly. Keeps distance.
The key is to control, smother, and do some damage for Sonnen here.
Or possibly move to a dominant position and attempt a submission,
Absolutely.
which he did in his last fight to spectacular result. He fought Brian Stann, looked outstanding, took Stann down, submitted him. But Micheal Bisping is really proving. Micheal Bisping right there attacked with a leg lock.
And as you mentioned earlier, Joe, Bisping has never been submitted inside the octagon. In fact, he's never been submitted. Staying busy with some ground and pound, Chael Sonnen attempting to do here.
Bisping has wrist control in the right arm of Chael Sonnen. He's throwing his hips up in a position for an arm bar, but he lost it. Chael postured out of it.
Go to the cage, Mike.
And then Bisping, in attempting to get up to his feet, he gave up his back.
See what Sonnen can do with it.
Sonnen's got double underhooks here. Look for him to switch to an over-under once he tries to sink the choke in. But right now he has no hooks in. He's just waiting here. He's waiting for an opening to get his hooks in. There's one.
Yep.
He rolls him over. He's got both hooks in
It
there.
is a bad place for Micheal Bisping to be.
Now he's got over-under. Notice how he's changed the position of his arms. That right arm over the shoulder will be the choking arm. The left arm under the left arm under the left arm of Micheal Bisping will be the arm that he controls Bisping's defensive arms with. He wants to pin down that wrist and then slide that right hand under the neck. So right now, Bisping has some space.
Looked like Chael for a second wanted to change to the body triangle.
He's going to change to an arm triangle. Arm triangle.
There you go. Oh my goodness, how good is that?
Full mount, very nice. What he was looking for was getting an arm triangle with that left arm.
Yeah.
But he lost the position in the middle of the transition and had to decide to take one or the other and took them out.
Never a good thing to be mounted by Chael Sonnen, especially in the middle of the octagon where you can't wall walk on the cage.
Right. Now, to pay attention here, look for the punches and then look for Chael to stick his head in either armpit, one or the other, to isolate one of those arms. From there, he will move to the same side that he's trying to pin the arm down and try to choke him. So right now he's just trying to create some space. And as Bisping pushes those arms up, Chael's going to look for an opening. Bisping hip escapes and gets to full guard, now to half guard.
Nice job by Bisping, halfway to where he wants to be.
Watch the back of the head,
well,
Mike.
maybe not quite halfway. He's looking to get back to his feet.
But
Chael, he's no longer fully mounted.
Chael is attempting to isolate the right arm of Bisping now. Note how he's putting all that leverage on Bisping's neck, and he has the underhook on the right arm. That's the arm that he's going to attempt to choke with.
Joe, knowing a title shot is on the line, both men came to fight tonight. That is for certain.
I think Chael Sonnen, if he wants to win this fight, may have to submit Micheal Bisping. He's winning this round, but I don't think he won the first two. I mean, they were close rounds. They were close. You know, there's some takedowns. You know, but I think Micheal Bisping landed a lot of good shots. It's to really decisively get that rematch with Anderson Silva. I believe he has to submit Micheal Bisping.
Well, he now has less than a minute to do so.
And Bisping scooted his hips back, and he's wall walking right back up.
And Dana White has said it so many times, do not leave it in the hands of the judges. Neither man wants to do so, but they're both so talented. This one may go the distance. We're 30 seconds away from that happening.
Well, one thing is, so far, this is the most dominant either fighter has been in the fight.
Absolutely.
Chael Sonnen acquiring the mount, acquiring the back mount, and the big takedowns. This is his best round, his best, so far, aspect of this fight. And now look at that. Bisping has him turned around. Now let's see if Bisping tries. Yep, he's trying to take him down.
Final seconds of this fight.
But he got a takedown. Look at that.
Micheal Bisping, Chael Sonnen.
Big elbows.
They go the distance. Live on Fox.
And honestly, bud, it's close.
Chael Sonnen and Micheal Bisping, who will fight for the middleweight championship of the world. Let's find out. With the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Chael Sonnen.
The rematch will happen. Chael Sonnen by unanimous decision.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Chael Sonnen. First of all, Chael, congratulations. A very tough fight. Micheal Bisping showed he had some great takedown defense. Did he surprise you at all in this fight?
Joe Rogan, tonight is not for questions from me. This is your night, brother. I want to know how you feel being only inches away from greatness. I want you to tell everybody how it feels. Are you not mesmerized? Do you not have chills going up your spine for the first time on Fox for you to be here in Chael's Octagon on Chael's channel, holding Chael's microphone, interviewing Chael?
I'm pretty excited. I gotta tell
While you're thinking about that, remember this. When you're the greatest fighter in the world today, they got a name for you. They don't call you a great fighter.